Welcome to Taiji's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make taiyaki. So before going into the cooking, I really want to thank you so much for letting me reach the 100,000 subscribers. I was definitely not be able to do this without your support, so thank you so much. I started this channel about 2 years ago and never imagined reaching this point because I never had any experience before that. Through the journey of making these videos, I learned a lot of things. This was a goal for a while now, and now I've reached this point I see as a new beginning. So I hope you stick around for a second chapter and how I go further with this journey. So going back to taiyaki, they look like this. You may have seen this in some anime or some Japanese dramas. This is a very popular thing, especially if you go to Japanese festivals. To make this, you need a special pan looking like this. I actually bought this in Amazon in Germany, and it's also not very expensive. And so if you can give this a try, it's actually quite easy. The ingredients itself is pretty much the same as dorayaki, which I made a video earlier, but somehow has a different texture. It's also just a really nostalgic feeling for me from my childhood. So if you're gonna try something new, I urge you to give it a try. Today I'm going to show you with two fillings, one with regular anko. Second is also a typical filling for taiyaki in Japan, which is actually more of a Western thing, custard cream filling. You can also make this salty, kind of like a hot sandwich, putting in some ham or cheese or sausage or something. Just be creative with this. Then, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for taiyaki with two types of fillings. For the first filling of anko, I'm using a packaged anko like this. You can buy this sometimes in a can, or you can also of course make this yourself. If you're interested in making yourself, please watch my other video on that. Then for the second filling of custard cream, I'm going to be using an egg, sugar, milk, all-purpose flour. And I'll also be making with two types of dough, one with a regular dough. For that I'll be using sugar, milk, all-purpose flour, and baking powder. And for the second type of rice dough, I'm going to be using with regular rice flour, and also Mochiko or sweet rice flour. To make an authentic taiyaki, you need a taiyaki form like this. Nowadays, in many places in the world, you can find these online. So if you're interested, it's quite easy to get one of those. Then let's start cooking. As the first thing, I'm gonna make the custard filling. For that, I'm gonna need an egg yolk. So I'm gonna separate the egg and white. So to do that, I'm gonna try to break the eggshell in half like this, and then very slowly open it and let the egg white drip like this. Try to put the egg yolk on one side and then use the other side like this. We're gonna try to get the egg white out as much as possible. And just like this, I have the egg yolk. Then so I'm gonna put that in a pan. This, don't throw it away. You're just gonna add in the dough. So in this, I'm gonna add in about 100 milliliter or 100 gram of milk. So perfect. And also about 20 grams of sugar. Perfect. And I'm gonna put this in here. And then also in here about 10 grams or 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Then we're gonna try to mix this as thoroughly as possible. To assure the smoothness of the custard, I'm gonna let it run through a colander. So these clumps and pieces of egg yolk you want to get rid of. Now let's cook the custard. So I want to heat up this very slowly, so I'm going to turn the heat to low. And you just have to keep mixing like this the whole time. Otherwise it's going to be cooked unevenly and may burn on the bottom. So in the beginning nothing is going to happen, but you just want to keep mixing like this. So all of a sudden start to solidify just like this. It's a very good consistency. You want to heat it up for another couple minutes or so like this and keep mixing. So once it got this consistency, then you're going to turn the heat off. And so this may seem a little bit too runny, but don't worry. After it cools off, then it'll get more stiff. Now in this, I'm going to put in a couple drops of vanilla extract. And then mix it in. So this is finished. I'm going to put it in a container and let it cool off. So I'm gonna let this cool off like this. But if you cool off like this, it's gonna form like a membrane on the surface. So to prevent that, I'm gonna use a piece of saran wrap. And then just cover the surface. Make sure the whole surface is covered with the saran wrap. I'm gonna put this in the fridge and let it cool off. You can keep it in the fridge for a couple days. Now let's make the dough for the taiyaki. First, I'm gonna crack in the egg. And then here I'm gonna put in the egg white from making the custard. I'm gonna use just half of this, just because I don't want to throw this away. And this is about 120 to 150 milliliter of milk. I think that'll be enough for today. And to that also about 150 gram of all-purpose flour. So doing this, use a colander like this, otherwise you may have clumps. So it's also perfect. Then here about 50 gram of sugar, and that is about 1 tablespoon. And then also about 8 gram of baking powder. So this is 16 grams, so I'm gonna use half of this. Then we're gonna mix this up. So then, this is finished. As the last thing, let's make the rice flour dough. In here, we're gonna put in 25 gram of Mochiko, or glutinous rice flour. Okay, perfect. And then also same amount of regular rice flour. Okay, perfect. And then here about 4 gram of baking powder. Okay. And then here about half tablespoon of sugar, which is about 8 grams. 9 grams, it's okay. Then here I'm gonna put in about 60 milliliter of water. Okay, perfect. Then here are the rest of the egg white. Of course, if you don't have this, you don't have to put this in. Then we're gonna mix this. Make sure you don't have any clumps, and then this is finished. Then let's cook this. Now we're finally ready to make the taiyaki. So by the way, this is the custard that we made earlier. So as you can see, as it cooled down, it's become quite firm. So the anko is also ready. Then we're gonna turn the heat to medium and heat the pan. So after about a minute or so, as the pan has been heated, and to cook this, we need to cook at low heat. So I'm gonna turn the heat to low. So we're gonna put in some dough, about a tablespoon each. So this may seem too little, but they're gonna puff up, so don't worry. And I'm gonna tilt the pan like this to put the dough everywhere, also on the tails. And then one of them, I'm gonna put some anko. That's about 30 to 40 grams of anko. And then I'm gonna kind of make the shape to fit the fish. And then on the other one, I'm gonna put in the custard. I'm gonna cover this with another tablespoon of dough. Make sure you cover everything. And I'm gonna cover this up. And then flip to the other side. And then there's a locking system like this. So I'm gonna lock it like this. Then I'm gonna let it cook like this for 2 minutes or so. Then after about 2 minutes, I'm gonna flip to the other side. Cook like this for 1 minute on this side again. And then after another minute, I'm gonna flip also to the other side. Let's see how it looks on this side. Oh yeah, this looks good. And then I'm gonna cook on this side again for another minute. So after about a minute, let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, this is looking perfect. Then I'm gonna turn the heat off. Then I'm gonna put this on a plate. Now let's make the second taiyaki with the rice flour dough. And so again, for each of them, also about a tablespoon. So you also want to tilt the pan so that they'll spread the dough around. So with this also, one with the anko. Just gonna form it also in kind of like this fish shape. And the other one with the custard. And then we're gonna cover this with the dough again. Then we're gonna put the lid on and flip to the other side. And then again, we're gonna cook like this for 2 minutes on this side as well. So after about 2 minutes, I'm gonna flip to the other side and cook for 1 minute on this side again. And then after about a minute, I'm gonna flip to the other side and cook on this side also for 2 minutes. Okay, let's see how it looks on this side. Oh yeah, that's just perfect. Then we're gonna turn the heat off. And we're gonna put this on a plate. Hot. And these are for kind of taiyaki finished. Let's eat. Oh, this looks so good. Then let's eat. Itadakimasu. Let's start with the regular dough with Anko. Itadakimasu. This is good. You hear that crunchiness? That's these so-called hane, or like the wings. These also just kind of add to the crunchiness to it. Very delicious. Let's have the regular dough with the custard filling. Itadakimasu. This is the custard filling inside. This creaminess really matches with this dough. I really also love this custard cream filling. Also really delicious. Then let's have the rice flour dough with the Anko. Itadakimasu. This is also really delicious. This rice flour dough is really chewy, and yet the surface is really crunchy. So if you think of the ingredients, it's pretty much the same as the mochi, but because it's baked, it's got a little smokiness flavor to it, and it's also a great dessert. So a little bit of tea in the between. That is the last thing, rice flour dough with a custard cream filling. Itadakimasu. This is also a really good match. This custard cream filling is also surprisingly a good match with the rice flour dough. Also really good. Oh, that was delicious. ごちそうさまでした. Oh, that was really delicious. So as you saw in this video, making taiyaki is really not that difficult as long as you have this taiyaki pan. I also made this for several of my friends, they all love it, so it's also great for making it at a party or something. And like I said in the intro, I'm so grateful to be able to reach 100,000 subscribers. And without your support, I would never be able to do this, so thank you so much. And as a thank you to all my supporters, I would like to make a question and answer video. So if you have any questions regarding me or regarding this channel or anything regarding Japanese culture or Japanese food, please write your questions in the comments of this video. I'm gonna wait for about a week or so and make a video answering all your questions. And if you enjoyed the video, I'd love it if you hit the like button for me, and looking forward to answering all your questions in the next video. Bye!